He will be firmly one of the pre-race favourites for the 53rd running of the Victorian Sprint Car Championship here tonight, New Year's Day at SunGold Stadium. Troy Hose, the 57 car, works back to the main straight. Dane Bent-Bells on the VA96, the second of this pairing. Troy goes third quick, 12.910. Dane goes third, 12.557. No rookie flag on the 96 for Dane. He's run 3 410 events. Jared in the 27. We are set to turn them loose. Happy New Year, Warrnambool. Oh, left rear just like that, and we are red. That happened so quick off Ross Jarrett's number 27. Not too sure if there was contact, boys. There certainly was, following what was a broken left rear for Ross Jarrett.
Starters, they were coming around turn 3 and 4 as the replay is on our Dream Multimedia. Just a little bit of contact behind from Reese Baxter was the initial start of it. Unfortunately, Dennis Jones had nowhere to go, and Ross Jarrett, you can just see on the replay, and for those that will
self out, glad you're A-OK.
No, this is an interesting ride, that one. I didn't quite know what happened on the start. It just broke free, basically.
And we thought the axle is broken right near the diff.
Matt on pole. Marcus in the 47.
Will he make something happen on the inside? He has to move up one spot to progress to a B main for tonight. We get ready to go green. B main is green and Waters gets us off. C main here. Oh, Troy Hose gets outside the groove. Bent-Bells comes through, so he moves up to P4 now. He'll go to work just in front of him as well, so it's all happening while Cam Waters is out in the lead and Hughes in P2. McDonough in P3 just for the moment, but for how long as Dane Bent-Bells in the VA96, who's right behind him. Your leader is checked on out of here. Oh, big crash in turn 3 and 4. Ups on the board. Slow pace going for Cam Waters, but he gets back underway. We go back to green flag racing here for C main at SunGold Stadium Premier Speedway, as we see it in the opening lap. It's wet, it's red. Oh man.
Can early.
So we've seen Waters will start us off once again. 14 laps on the board. Let's see if we can get a couple of laps in the books here. As Waters goes through turn 1 and 2. Once again, he's out to a nice lead. Andrew Hughes is right behind him in that V28. And right behind him as well is Lachlan McDonough going to work. He wants to try and keep in that P3 spot, but Dane Van Bowsen some issues for Robbie as he moves to the infield. He'll take no further part in this one. Waters, he'll lead her into turn 1 and 2. James Aronossi will take no further part as well, so some further damage than we could identify earlier on in that collision there. So we still circulate around, and there's cars at all four corners of the track as back markers will play a part shortly now for Cam Waters. And that NZ6 just confirming that Andrew Hughes is in P2, Lachlan McDonough in P3. Dane Van Bowsen has found himself into a transfer spot. TVG will be hot on his heels very shortly as he rounds out of turn 4. Ashley Cook behind them. David Donegan now, 8 laps to go as he leads in 3 and 4. Reeves will be another back marker that Waters will have to get through as he washes off a little bit of speed. He'll go into 3 and 4 now. Andy Hughes is right behind him. There's now 7 laps to go. None of the top 4 within striking distance just at the moment, except for Dane Van Bowsen runs off to the high line now. Van Ginnington to the inside of Dane Van Bowsen. He'll move through 1 spot. Now TVG is in a transfer spot and he's now going after Lockie. Cam Waters has been held up now for some back markers. Unfortunately, that has meant that Andy Hughes has been able to move through, but there's now 1 car between first and second. And there's clear space in terms of in front of Cam Waters. Clean air for Waters as he goes through 1 and 2. Andy Hughes in P2. McDonough, Van Bowsen and Van Ginnington has been a great battle now as your leader comes through with 3 laps to go.
Absolutely. Cam Waters, well, we've got one aggressive. He's good enough to make a decisive move. Green flag about to drop. Cam Waters wastes no time in the V6. Gains the ascendancy really quickly here. Hughes back in second. Further back to McDonough. Further back to Ben Velton. He's got Ashley Cook back there for company. Further back to the sprint pit, that's Dave Donegan. But up in front, your race leader. Rips down. Through 3 and 4 does Cam Waters. And with 2 laps to run, Cam Waters on his way to a big man in the V6. Hughes in second. McDonough in third. Ben Velton in 4th. The white flag will come out. That looks how they're going to finish. Ashley Cook's just not going to have quite enough by the looks, although he's still throwing it in hard through 1 and 2. But out of turn 4 comes your race leader, and Cam Waters takes the C main ahead of Hughes, the 38 of McDonough. And further back we go to Ben Velton. They're the 4 transferees. Ashley Cook back there with Dave Donegan. Timmy Hutchins back towards the tail of the